Calm down. Check, check. Great. Is this on? I'm not getting this in my ears. Thank you, Graham. Good evening, people of London! How's everybody doing today? It's nice to see a good crowd when you come home. Oh, it's my dad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for my dad. Okay, he's done well. All right, so I'm going to play some folk songs. My name's Frank Turner. Hi, thanks for coming down. This is a song about getting a little bit too wrecked. And I'm going to shout this song out to my friend Dave for making me play folk music in the first place. So here we go. This song's called The Real Damage. I woke up on a sofa in an unfamiliar house, surrounded by sleeping folks that I didn't know. Failing to find my friends, I decided that it was clearly time to go. So I made my way out of the door as quietly as I could. There was no one there I knew to say goodbye. Squinting in the sadly sobering sunshine of the Sunday morning light, I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realised I was halfway through the best years of my life. So I scanned the local landmarks trying to find out where I was, or maybe even find a bus back home. Longing for a shower and for clean sheets and a charger for my phone. And suddenly it hit me that I got paid this Friday last, so I rifled through my pockets for some change. And all I found was a packet of broken cigarettes and a sinking sense of shame. All together now. I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realised I was halfway through the best years of my life. I had to ask myself, well, is it really worth it? Is any of this worth? And dirty looks made me rack my brains. The real damage started to sink in. It had been quite a heavy weekend, but I could just about remember where I'd been. 'Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. I stood on a street corner and I felt a little sick. It was about then that I realised I was halfway through the first day of the week. Thank you very much. All right, let's bring the rock a little bit here. This is a tune about drinking whiskey. It's called Vital Signs. demonstrations got boring. Well, it was obvious that the government was ignoring us. It's hard to drag yourself through empty streets on an empty stomach and no sleep. The shortcomings got clearer as the price we paid got dearer and dearer. Supposed to be a case of give and take, of feeling the given and making a mistake. But I've heard it said that the unexamined life isn't much worth living. I'm sure there are, but it's hard to keep on fighting the good fight when no one else seems bothered, yeah, when no one's on your side. Because I've got enough to be all pissed off, but I'm old enough to be jaded. Of the age where I want things to change, but with age my heart's fading. I'm young and bored of being young and bored. If I was old I could say I've seen it all before it's short. I'm tired of giving a shit. I've got friends who are bankers, and it's an easy rhyme to call them wankers. But I must say I envy the way that they live. But it's all that's all taken no give. Well, I'm playing the Lone Ranger, riding to the rescue of 6 billion strangers, armed with only unoriginal songs. But I sense that something's wrong, and I must admit that I'm saying no all the time. But then I must admit that I don't really know what would be right. And if politics is helping all the people, then my political career is pretty fucked. Because the truth is I don't like people all that much. The times they aren't a-changing. Yeah, England's still shit and it's still raining, and everybody's jaded and tired and bored, and no one lifts a finger because it's just not in our culture. Our culture is carrion and we're all vultures, and no one seems bothered by the state of play. It seems that the stench is with us to stay. See, I had a go, I tried examining life. It wasn't much worth living, it seems they're alright. And I'm tired of fighting a fight that's not my fight. So is everybody else, we're all on the same side. Because I'm young enough to be all pissed off, but I'm old enough to be jaded. Of the age where I want things to change, but with age my heart's fading. Young and bored of being young and bored. If I was old I could say I've seen it all before it's short. I'm tired and I'm short, I'm probably quiet. If the revolution doesn't want me, I don't give a shit. Thank you. Fucking hell. What? That's the best tackle all tour, without question. This is normally the bit of the set where I relate some funny story about the last time I came through a town, but I spent my whole fucking life in London, usually playing little shows in a pub to no one. So it's nice to come to London and play to a room full of lots of people, so well done. And yeah, I've got a lot of friends here this evening. It would be tedious and pointless and take too long to name check everybody, but it's nice to see you all. This is a tune about trying and failing to get laid. It's called Romantic Fatigue. It goes like this. I have to admit that I am one of the many who thought that a guitar would bring him a lady. My teenage years, they were a feminine drought, and I thought that a serenade would help out. And it life was short, the scheme wasn't working, despite what I thought. The ladies all left me alone in the end, so I had to switch all the names around and then sing it again. Every lifelong love and every best friend slipped away into the past. Take my words with caution, can't pretend that you're the first. Won't be the last, no, 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 no. Never know it's so nice to play hard. This melody is memory of a God-forgotten failure. So when I get out my guitar tonight to do it all to remember, I probably didn't write this song. No, I certainly didn't write this song. No, I never wrote this song for you. Thank you. So, I had an album that came out a couple of weeks ago. Has anyone got a copy yet? Now I'd like an honest show of hands of people who illegally downloaded it. You owe me a drink, you fuckers. Mine's a Jack Daniels and Coke, thank you very much. Okay, this is a song off said album, and it's got a sing-along part which we need you guys to do. So if you know it, do join in. This song's called Father's Day. I was 16, I cut myself a mohawk because I wanted to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. But it was a bit of a disaster because I did the sides with kitchen scissors because I didn't have any clippers and I didn't want to use a beard trimmer. I made that mistake before. You got home, you didn't want to talk about what I've done. You said I let you down and fucked around. I was only having fun with the way that you've been written. You know I just scream and shout. You and I, we got love to talk about. What's the point in making vows that you're never going to keep? A lifetime lying awake means you never get to sleep. And all the promises you made, painful and untrue, of all the things you do, they reflect what's on you. We all have our own devices for handling midlife crises. Usually involves a motorbike and some suspicious fashion decisions that you choose to stave off grey hairs by. Lamely hacking at the signs, the lies and the flimsy alibis, with the suspicious expeditions. Get home, I don't wanna talk about what you've done. Say you left me down and fucked around, but I guess you were having fun with the way that I've been lately. I've not liked to scream and shout. You and I, we got love to talk about. What's the point in louder. Thank you. Woo, so, this is the first tour I've done with a backing band, so let's hear it for Dive Dive! Is this drink mine? It's just appeared on the front. Who bought me this? Who bought me? Oh, cheers. Thank you, Chris. You know, my booking agent actually bought me a bottle of whiskey this evening, and my tour manager, Nigel, took it away and said I wasn't allowed to have it until after the show. Take that out, man. I get mothered on tour, it's amazing. Did everyone catch Beans on Toast out there as well, by the way? I know there's a lot of people here who know Beans on Toast personally. It's been great having him on tour, he's been amazing. Sorry. Yeah, and basically, I've been ripping him off for years, essentially. And it's nice to take him out on the road and sort of demonstrate to people where I nick my ideas from. And there's one song of mine in particular that rips him off. And the bastard even decided to show me up by writing a sequel to it. Cheeky cunt. So this song's for Jay for coming on tour. This song's called Thatcher Fuck the Kids. Whatever happened to childhood? We're all scared of the kids in our neighbourhood. They're not small, charming and harmless. They're a violent bunch of bastard little shits. And anyone who looks younger than me makes me check for my wallet and my phone and my keys. And I'm tired of being tired out, always being on the lookout for thieving kids. We're all wondering how we ended up so scared. We spent 10 long years teaching our kids not to care. And that there's no such thing as society anyway. And all of the rich folks act surprised when all sense of community dies. But you just close your eyes to the other side of all the things that she did. Thatcher, fuck the kids. So it seems a little bit rich to me, the way the rich only ever think of charity. In times like the 70s, the broken down economy meant even the upper tier was needing some help. But as soon as things look brighter, yeah, the grin gets wider and the grit gets tighter. And for every teenage tracksuit mugger, there's a guy in a suit who wouldn't lift a finger for anybody else. We're all wondering how we ended up so scared. Spent 10 long years teaching our kids not to care. And that there's no such thing as society anyway. And all of the rich folks act surprised when all sense of community dies. But you just closed your eyes to the other side of all the things that she did. Thatcher, fuck the kids. Got a generation raised on the welfare state. Enjoyed all its benefits and did just great. But as soon as they were settled as the richest of the rich, they kicked away the ladder, told the rest of us that life's a bitch. And it's no surprise that all the fuck-ups didn't show up until the kids are grown up. up. But when no one ever smiles or ever helps a stranger, is it any fucking wonder our society's in danger of collapse? So all the kids are bastards, but don't blame them, yeah, they learn by example. Blame the folks who sold the future for the highest bid. That's right, one more time. Thatcher, fuck the kids. Thanks, guys. Fucking hell, it's another one. Let's hear it for the guy who just bought me another drink. That could be you getting that cheer, you know. I'm going to play a quiet song now, if that's all right with you guys. Cool. That was a very specific, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. This is a song about, an old friend of mine. Huh? Let's settle this with a shouting match, shall we? Fuck off! Fuck off! You know the best thing about this tour is, right, I've got these fancy little in-ear monitor things. It means I can't fucking hear anything in the crowd, right, anyone says. So I'm sure what you're saying is fucking hilarious, but I haven't got a clue. Sorry. Anyway, here's an idea. Could I ask a favour? Could you shut up while I play this song, because it's a really quiet one? Cool, thank you. All right. It hadn't been a day when everything had turned out right. She called me up and asked me to come over in the night, to make her cups of tea and listen quietly as she starts to list the latest list of bastards who have trampled on her heart. And she summers by my seas, but she winters without me. And she cries into her tea that she's secretly lonely. And oh me, what am I to do? It's obvious to me that she never seems to see. I see her in the nightclubs and I meet her in the bars, at rooftop after parties, all crammed into friends' cars, and we talk about the weather and how she drowns her pain in drink, and I nod and never ever dare to tell her what I think. And she summers by my seas, but she winters without me. And she cries into her tea that she's secretly lonely. And oh me, what am I to do? It's obvious to me, and she never seems to see that it's not about the days when everything has turned out right. Yeah, it's more about the moments when she calls me in the night to make her cups of tea and wash the weary worries from her head, and then to draw the pain out slowly as I put her into bed. And I slip this information into all our conversations, but she never seems to listen. She never seems to see. Thanks very much. That was admirably quiet. I really enjoyed that. So, I'm going to get some of my cohorts back on stage. This is a song about my evil ex-girlfriend and how much I want to drown her in a sack. So it's called Worst Things Happen at Sea. Honestly, relax, my dear, it's clear that we're done. It doesn't take a scientist to figure out that one. It's obvious the way you move and the way you hold your head, the way you hide your pretty eyes and shift across the bed. You say worse things happen at sea. You say worse things have happened to me. This isn't my first time. I've taken blows before, and every time I have survived. You made it clear you didn't care, you never did pretend. And in the end, at least you never tried to fuck my friends. You say worse things happen at sea. You say worse things have happened to me. Bitter eyes, the bedroom floor, and we're not gonna talk anymore. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter. I know better than to cry over spilt milk, wasted effort, spoiled plans. We're adults here, so shed no tears. I'm sure we can be friends. I'll nod and smile and watch you in the arms of other men. Say worse things happen at sea. I say worse things have happened to me. Bitter eyes, the bedroom floor, and we're not gonna talk anymore. Worse things happen at sea. Thanks very much. So, we're gonna pick things up a little here, pace-wise, and the first thing I'm gonna do is tune my fucking guitar. It's gonna be amazing. So yeah, I used to be in a band once. Other than this one, obviously. We were called the White Stripes. I was on bass. But I crack that joke every night and it never stops getting funny. It's amazing. Yeah, no, I used to be in a band called Million Dead, and I grew up listening to and playing in hardcore bands and stuff like that. And I figured if I was going to write a song about it, it might as well be a hoedown. So I want to see some serious like willow stripping going on, like elbows and knees and all that shit. I've been saying this every night, and the best dancers in the country thus far are still Carlisle, right? I don't want to walk away from this tour thinking that Carlisle's the place with the best dancers in the UK. Make me proud of London. I want to shout this song out to my friends Ben and Tatton, who were there when this song was, well, when the events of this song occurred. So this song's called Back in the Day. I was just a skinny lad on holiday by the sea. That girl in a white t-shirt and a taking cake to me. Black flag for 4 years and a minor threat discography. And punk rock saved my life. we'll move on swiftly. So, I'm going to the States in March and I'm going to get shot in the face. They're allowed to own guns out there. They're allowed to shoot skinny indie white boys like me. I'm a dead man. This next song is not just about how Texas is a bit rubbish, which it is. Well, not all of it, but most of it. And it's also about where I'm from, and it's about being proud of where you're from, and, you know, not being ashamed of it, not hiding it behind Americana or any of that kind of bullshit. This song's called Nashville, Tennessee. Was from the start, the landscape, the sound. Before I ever been to America, and if I knew anybody who played pedal steel guitar, I would get them in my band, and my band would get real fun. But I was raised in Middle England, Tennessee, and the only person in my band is me. A simple scale on an old guitar, and a punk rock sense of honesty. I cannot fail what I've come this far, with no knowledge of Midwest geography. If I knew anywhere where I could drive in a straight line for hours through the desert, I'd drive for hours at a time. But I was raised in Middle England, not in Nashville, Tennessee, and the only person in this car is me. I'm in for time. Yes, I use cheap rhymes, but I try to make it sound my own. No, I don't break new ground. Many have traveled this sound, but I try to make it sound like as this tour's gone on, we've really got into the end of song stab business. Like that, it's fucking great. We're tight as shit. Collecting a little menagerie of drinks down here. It's fucking great. So yeah, it's time to reintroduce our keyboard player. Here he comes. You may remember Jamie from looking manly at the front of Dive Dive, but when it comes to my band, Jamie has to play the keyboards, and the general consensus seems to be that's a pretty pansy instrument to be playing right there. To the extent we've actually named his keyboard the Emasculation Station. And we should have been taking a piss out of him all tour, but actually, I was saying this little kind of spiel about all this in Nottingham earlier in the tour, and afterwards Jamie got like set upon by a pack of angry keyboard players, intent on proving to him that the keyboards was a real man's instrument by like beating him around the face with a cork triton.
It was a Roland MIDI controller, actually.
Okay. You fucking softy. He's got a Casio. Yeah. So I wrote a song all about Jamie and keyboards, or something. Not really. This song's called My Kingdom for a Horse and goes out to Charlotte. It goes like this. Would you pick your clothes up, put your clothes on, pack your things and go? Tired of sinking this low. Or could Sammy make a coffee, conversations fade quicker than mistakes that were made. In mornings when I'm coming down, being driven round the bend. Make for days when I'm losing my friends, for all the little things that I have done and cannot make amends. Don't you ever kind of wish that the world I seen you drawn in Camden at 4 a.m. outside of Depot Nights, deciding whose house will hold a free for all. I followed you back to mansions and I met all your friends at Depot Nights, but I can never recall what's wrong. And you dance as if you're hours away from death. You're wearing too much makeup, showing too much breath. You smile and take away my breath. Tonight, only tonight, you know the best. Ladies of London town go flowing through these streets like water, running bits of streams down to the river. Wash the dirty ground and they sweep me off my feet, but like an English summer, will soon be gone forever. Songs and sweat and your glass is mad. You hold the case of it, pretend that you never did. Dance as if you're hours away from death. Wearing too much makeup, showing too much breath. Smile and smile and take away my tonight, and only tonight. You know you're the best, you know you're the best. Tonight, and only tonight. Throw one last glance over their shoulders, blow a kiss, and then they're gone forever. Thanks very much. Let's hear it one more time for Dive Dive. Oh yeah. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, hat hair. The thing about a hat, right, it's kind of like a one-way decision. Once you put it on, it kind of has to stay on because otherwise something horrendous happens. So we reached the end of the evening. We should be in panto, really, all of us. I'm going to play one more song. It's not time for a request for the last song, Jesus Christ. We've got a set list, damn it. You guys are seriously old school and underground this evening. Anyway, I've got some last song type shit to say. There's the business bit and the pleasure bit. Paul, you can fuck off. Basically, the business part is, yeah, okay, so there's an album that's out. If you don't have it, please go pick it up. If you can't wait to throw money at me, you could go over to the merch table where we've got t-shirts, we've got posters, we've got CDs, we've got vinyl, and we've got free badges if you're a cheapskate downloading cunt. Or alternative, you could just literally throw money at me. That's cool too, as long as if it's coins, don't throw it too hard, because it hurts. Somebody actually did that once. I said that on stage and somebody threw a £2 coin at my head. I was like, yeah, all right, fucking settle down. That's the business part. The pleasure part is, it's like, London's kind of like my second home. I spent 6 years living here, and it's, I fucking love this place, and it's so gratifying to come and play a show here and have loads of people come down. My friends and like people I recognise from other shows and complete strangers. So thank you everybody for coming down tonight. It's a real pleasure. Give yourselves a round of applause. And in particular, I'm going to shout a song out. There's a bar in North London called Nambuka that some of you may know of. See, last time I did this show, various people were dishonest. I want an honest show of hands of the Nambuka crew, like the people who are honestly part of it. You've done well. This song's for you guys. See, last time I said that, like all these completely random strangers were putting their hands up and going, yeah, me! And it's like, no, I know you've been there. I mean, it's not quite what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is a song about how me and my friends are going to go to hell when we die. And If you know the words, do join in. My name's Frank Tanner. Thanks everyone for coming down and making it a special night. I'll see you guys next time I'm in London. Everybody's got themselves a plan. Everybody thinks they'll be the man, including the girls, the musicians who lack the friends to form a band. The singer-songwriters, the rest of us are DJs or official club photographers. And tonight I'm playing another Nambuka show. So I'm going through my phone book, texting everyone I know, and quite a few I don't, whose numbers found their way into my phone. But they might come along anyway, you never really know. None of this is going anywhere. Pretty soon we'll all be old, and no one left alive will really care about our glory days when we sold our souls. If you're all about the destination, then take a fucking flight. We're going nowhere slowly, but we're seeing all the signs. Never ending stories to hell. All of their stories to tell. Yes, I'm definitely going to hell, but I'll have all the best stories to tell. Thanks very much, good night. I'm not fucking doing another song for that, you got to cheer louder. I'd like to introduce you, by the way, to my tour manager. This here is Nigel, right? He puts me to bed at night, he tucks me up, gives me a little kiss on the head, reads me a story, all that kind of shit, tunes my guitar. And he wants Nigel. So let's hear it for Nigel! Alright, so I'm gonna do one or two more. Do you want one or two? Alright, I'll do a quiet one and a loud one. This is an old song about waking up in the wrong bed. It's called Casanova Lament. Check that I've got all my things before I leave the house, 'cause when I'm gone I'm never coming back. I'm not being melodramatic, it's just I'd neither have your number or a key. An evening spent pretending that we're just becoming friends. Oh, this goes any further than going back. I'm not being pessimistic, it's just you and I were never meant to be. It isn't love, it isn't love, it isn't love. But every time I kind of wish it was. Yes, every time I kind of wish it was. I've picked up this silly habit in the last few years of going out in the evenings with my friends into the town. Packing a spare t-shirt in my bag in case I do not make it home. It's pathetic and I know it, but the truth is there've been mornings I've proved prudent, taking toothpaste to the pub. But that's precious little comfort against the knowledge of the person I've become. It isn't love, it isn't love, it isn't love. But every time I kind of wish it was. Yes, every time I kind of wish it was. And I can see that in your eyes you wish it was. But every time I leave you just because. It isn't love, it isn't love, it isn't love. Thanks very much. Actually, I played that show, played that song at a gig one time. It was in like Norwich or something like this, and this girl came up to me after the show and said she really liked the song because when she started this new job years and years ago, she used to go out and get wrecked and basically be a total whore. And she used to keep a toothbrush and some toothpaste and a clean pair of pants behind the cistern of the pub next to where she worked. I said that was pretty fucked up. Someone's heard this story before, you cunt. Yeah, basically, she came up to me. I was like, that's pretty cool, what do you do? And she said, I'm a fucking policewoman. And I was like, holy fucking shit, that's intense. So I got one more song. It's cover, everybody knows the words. I'm going to shout the song out to my friend Lexi for being the strongest person I know and the best dancing queen too. So please do join in with this one. Thanks a lot for coming down. Good night. You can dance, you can drive, you're having the time of your life. Yeah, see that girl and watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. That was the dress rehearsal. It's Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go where they play the folk music and everything is fine. You came in looking for a king. Anybody could be that guy. The night is right and the music's high. Move on to another. Anyone will do. You're in the mood for dance. And when you get the chance, everybody, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah. You can dance, you can drive, you're having the time of your life. Yeah, see that girl and watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. You're a teaser, you turn them on. Set them burning and then you're gone. You move on to another. Anyone will do. You're in the mood for dance. When you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh the time of your life. Yeah, see that girl, watch that scene, dig in the dancing